Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And we're just a dorky couple in love that loves reacting to some Demon Slayer.
Yes, so this is season 4, episodes 4 and 5 today.
Yep, and you can get early ad free access and see our full uncut reactions over on Patreon. In fact, by the time you watch this on YouTube, we will be done over on Patreon, so you can see it all and you can get early ad free access right here on YouTube too. So if you can't wait and you want to jump ahead, go ahead and check that out. But yeah, very sad that this is coming to an end in this season. It's not the end of the series though, of the show. There's more. We got a movie to check out once that becomes available to stream, which I know might be in 2030 by the time they release that. And then I think we were told that there's like 3 movies for the final arc. So yeah, let's get to it.
Let's do it.
Oh yeah, it's gonna train with Muichiro. Mist. There's no dirt in the mine, even if it is clear and passable.
If this were a real fight, you'd be dead 3 times over.
Also, like with my accent and everything like that, I've been calling taquito basically. Like I'm like, oh, taquito. But, I always see it as Tokito, but it looks like taquito, like something that you would eat.
Try your best to follow my movements.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, and not get your ass kicked. Dead. Very dead.
Oh look, you've died again. Even if someone falls, never stop moving.
What do we say?
To the god of death?
Not today.
The second you do that is the second you die.
He's awesome.
Hey, Tanjiro.
Oh.
It's been a while.
That's like the happiest I've ever seen him.
You're better off getting devoured by a demon!
Hey, wait, I remember you.
What do you think you're looking at, bottom feeder?
Sassy, pretty crow.
And she's still as cruel as ever. I can hardly wait to start our training. I want to show you something.
Use that water sparingly, you slackers!
Do you ever stop talking?
What?
Oh, hello, Lord Tokito.
Mr. Kanamori!
Well, if it isn't young Tanjiro in the flesh.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like you've healed up quite nicely.
He looks like Popeye.
Yeah, I know.
Bulging muscles everywhere.
Mm-hmm. He hasn't even had the spinach.
Tanjiro, would you mind holding this? Step back a little and hold it with the blade facing me.
Oh, so it's sharp enough to cut up paper airplane?
Wow.
Sweet.
Oh.
That's sharp enough.
It's so sharp.
Also, great accuracy by Tokito.
I've been stationed here to tend to all of his swords.
I want my swords to always be sharpened and ready for battle. When I told the master, he approved my request to have Mr. Kanamori stationed here.
Nice.
The master approved that? He even
He
built
believes.
this room for Mr. Kanamori to use. I wish he would focus on recovering. No matter the circumstance, we're always first in his thoughts.
There's no recovering from where he's at.
And we should be grateful for that, right?
Just delaying the inevitable.
Yeah, that was not good.
If you let your emotions guide your attacks, you'll never be a match for your opponent. You'd be a moth flying into a flame.
Oh.
One slip-up can be fatal.
Mm-hmm.
You need to hone all of your movements.
Especially against an upper rank.
Let's call it a day then, shall we?
No, Tanjiro wants to go.
Hey, Commodore, can you do us a favor and ask the Hashira to ease up a little on us with the drills?
No.
Yeah, at this rate, he'll
You
kill
need
us
it.
before Demon does.
He's trying to save your life.
Yeah.
I bet this training is harder on Tokito than it is on us. He's been training us non-stop by himself,
You have a point.
right?
Oh, Tanjiro.
Mm-hmm.
It is pretty soul-crushing, isn't it?
You say that, but to me it seems like he's toned it down a bit compared to how he was before.
Seriously?
Yep, pretty much.
He goes somewhere every day like this before nightfall.
He's probably having dinner if I had to guess.
Or is he demon hunting?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Oh, those
Huh?
the little eye, remember? Like,
Oh, God. Whoa.
Oh, there's a ton of them.
What?
oh,
Oh, God.
cool.
Creepy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
The bird's loving though, like neck massages or whatever he's giving.
yeah.
So it's the same upper rank that like hits the thing and like changes the surroundings, right? Of like the Infinity Castle.
That's what it's, I mean, like, that's what I would have assumed from seeing that.
Oh yeah, those two fighting, nice.
Guess we're even.
Seems like it, doesn't it?
I can't help
I'd
it.
like to join in on the fun too.
Snake's outfit makes me think of a Tim Burton movie. Like Beetlejuice-esque.
Because this is the real Hashira training for us.
Yeah, but it's not fair to keep this just to yourselves.
Shinazugawa and I decided we'll be taking you on 2 against 1.
Oh shit.
Let's go.
That's no fair.
For you.
He sounds excited about it.
Yep.
Whoa.
Yep.
They can hardly keep up with you! Show them how a real Hashira fights!
Oh no!
Today's training hit hard again.
Well, I would hope so. Otherwise, there'd be no point in training. Tokito, how's your daytime training been treating you?
Well,
Uninspiring.
Tanjiro came today.
He's alive. I thought for sure he would be dead by now.
He'll most likely be fully recovered by the time he gets to your place, Mr. Iguro.
That means I can be thorough when I'm training him.
Yes, you can.
Doesn't mean he's anywhere near a match for a Hashira. We'll show him.
Sure you will.
That sounds really fun. Good luck, Tanjiro. You're dead.
Yep. Your fear made you close your eyes.
Never stop moving. See? Now you're dead too.
Is Tanjiro left? Kamado.
You know what it is. There's not enough urgency here.
Oh shit. He's gonna get a real
Why don't
blade?
we try training with real swords?
Missed, you'll kill him.
Now, let's begin.
I can't!
Come.
If he wanted to kill you, you'd already be dead.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to train you. Control your breathing.
This is too much, Tokito! I'm sorry! All things considered, you didn't attack blindly. I'd say this is growth.
Compared to you, I have no idea how grueling battles can be. I also know that every night you go off somewhere, and when you return, your body's covered in bruises. We're going to work hard to get better. So,
I think you're all doing as well as you can. The truth of the matter is, I don't want you all to get killed by a demon.
Exactly.
I want your lives to be long. That is how I truly feel.
No.
You've gotten even faster than before, Tanjiro. You've got to make the switch from relaxing to tensing up your muscles more fluid. That's good. There you go. Fight like that, and your stamina will last longer.
Ooh, nice. The wind up was a little too much.
I'd say you're ready. It's time you move on to the next Hashira.
Aw, that easy?
But it's only been 5 days. You've mastered everything I taught you.
That quickly?
so can we go with him too?
No.
Did I say you could leave?
Can you believe the difference?
Oh! We should have a paper airplane tossing contest.
That's a bit random.
Yeah.
Ta-da!
What kind of hobbies does Lord Tokito have? Oh, there is one thing that comes to mind. He likes paper airplanes a good bit.
He just likes throwing them at the sword.
Just look at all the ones that he made.
Whoa!
Wow.
But if I win the challenge, you have to promise me that you'll speak more gently to the core members. So, what do you say?
Sure, sounds good.
I'm not losing!
Well, you're not about to beat me.
You really are a good guy, you know that?
He is. He's the best.
Yep.
He didn't say go easier on them. He just said speak more gently to them.
Yep.
I can at least win one of the 10.
There's only one way to find out.
Ready when you are.
1, 2, 3, go! This round's winner is Lord Tokito.
You got
By a
this,
lot.
Kamado!
This round's winner is Lord Tokito.
Come on, dude. Change up your style, whatever you're doing. Try to make it more like his.
This round's winner is Lord Tokito.
Finally found something Tanjiro can't do.
Defeat.
There was no way I'd lose.
Would it be alright if I challenged you?
Ooh.
I once beat everyone in my village.
Not something I'm interested in.
Yeah.
I want to try. Let's get some paper.
Something to take their mind off of things and help them relax a little bit.
And connect with
Yeah.
Tokito. Good job, Tanjiro.
This time for sure. Ready and
It's still gonna be Tokito's.
Nice. Didn't matter who's won.
Aww.
By the way, later on in Demon Slayer, there's gonna be like a paper airplane contest, and you're gonna love it. What?
because she conquered the sun, I believe Muzan Kibutsuji is coming after Nezuko.
Yep.
It only makes sense.
It's their absence that's allowed this Hashira training to take place.
I was worried sick about being away from Nezuko. It's too risky.
Not only would all the demons seeking Nezuko gather in force, but Kibutsuji might have ended up going into hiding.
I'm going to keep training, get stronger than I am now, and then go get Nezuko.
I like how you're always so positive, Tanjiro.
Yep, we all do.
I can afford to be, because the person protecting Nezuko is someone I trust.
Aww.
He's back.
Hell yeah.
Together we'll defeat him, Muzan Kibutsuji.
Hell yeah.
It's been a while, Tanjiro. Long time no see.
Yay! It's Suri.
I'm glad to see you're doing well.
And you too, Tanjiro.
Have you been raising bees lately? Cause I'm catching the delicious scent of honey.
That's exactly right. If you spread the honey on a slice of bread, it's super duper yummy. It's even better if you mix in some butter. At 3 o'clock, I'm going to brew some black tea, and then I'll make you some pancakes.
This is gonna be the best Hashira training ever.
Pancakes? I barely know what black tea is.
We'll have sweets, bread, and pancakes.
Yes! Can't wait for the next episode.
Oh, that's great.
I have a feeling that there are still some things that I've forgotten, so I can't wait.
Oh.
Since before he joined the Corps, he says that he was so tough he could sleep through a thunderstorm and even a lightning strike.
But that makes me sound like I'm an insensitive guy.
And apparently nothing ever made him lose his appetite.
But knowing that I acted like my older brother makes me think he was watching over me.
What Tokito? Next, episode 5. I even ate demons.
Nice.
Aww.
Oh, love that episode. Like I said, I mean, if you told me when we started watching this, like in season 1, that like, oh yeah, by the way, there's gonna be like a paper airplane scene, and it's gonna be like really heartfelt and endearing, and you're gonna love it. Like I was like, what are you talking about? There's an airplane scene, paper airplane scene.
Yeah, I mean, when you say it like that, I hate to say it, like I hate to admit it, but my first reaction is like, what? Lame.
Yeah.
But it's so true, especially because after everything that we've been through on this journey, and it's, you know, the loss of Tanjiro's family, the loss of Rengoku, almost the loss of Tenjin.
Yep.
The near loss of Nezuko,
Oh.
which like I don't think I've ever been so grateful for my denial at the death of a character, because I would have been just ugly bawling at that episode if I'd been at all able to comprehend that it was even possible to kill Nezuko.
Yeah.
But I was like, nope, nope, not gonna believe it. Cannot happen. They cannot do this. And thank God. So like all of these things have been happening. We've had serial killer demons. We've had demons who thought their parents' dead bodies were beautiful. I mean, we've had demons that like I can't even go into all of it. Like there's been so much on this journey that has been amazing and emotional roller coaster and dark and twisty, that like a kind of innocent episode of just training and a paper airplane competition. I didn't realize how much I needed it until I saw it, and then I was just like, oh, like this kind of felt like a hug. And I'm sure that the rest of the season is just gonna be like taking out my heart and like squeezing each time over the different ways they're going to like take us on an emotional ride. But this was so needed before going into that.
And what just like a simple way of being, again, Tanjiro's like superpower, empathy, and just trying to like understand that person. Just like, okay, what makes Tokito tick, and like, you know, what is his hobby? What's he really into? What's something I can connect with on him with? And it's not like Tanjiro was this amazing paper airplane, maker or whatever, or something that like he necessarily had like a huge interest in, but it was a way to connect with him. And by unlocking that and like showing that Muichiro has, excuse his first name, so I'm always gonna mispronounce his last name, by like showing like a more human side of him that Tanjiro knows is there because he's seen it. It like just opened it up. Even Muichiro doesn't even need to be. I think it'll help Muichiro speak kinder to the other students, but like also other students understand him. It's like he's not this just evil drill sergeant, just hates you and thinks you suck kind of person. Like Muichiro, like they even said, like I want you all to live a nice long life, and he really means that. And he's such a hard character to get to know and to like. He comes across so abrasive, and that's what we thought. We're like, this guy's such a fucking jerk. I mean, he's like, and at times he came across as funny when he was talking to a demon. He's talking trash. It's like, I love him. I love that part of him. But yeah, like, so for Tanjiro to bring that out of him and to do it in a way that like doesn't make Tanjiro look fantastic, where like he loses 5 times in a row. But yeah, it humanizes him, and it was such a great moment. And yeah, I don't know. It's just like, it's gonna be something that I remember from this show because there have been so many like amazing fights and great like character growth and development and whatnot. But it's just, that is something that I think it's hard. Like you said, like if you just explained it to somebody, it seems so lame and so stupid that like you need to go through and experience the show in order to appreciate that moment. That to me like is why it like sticks out so much. Like, because there's gonna be other shows that have cool ass fights. Like that we've seen like a ton of fights. Like in Dragon Ball and whatnot. And like seen some cool ass fights in Frieren and Attack on Titan, obviously. And so we've seen like cool fights and everything. We've seen like good character development. But there's not been one show we've seen so far that there has been like a paper airplane contest. And I'm like, yes, that is awesome.
Yeah. And then, okay, now I have to ask if I'm saying it right.
Okay.
Tokito?
Tokito.
So the emphasis is on to.
Yeah.
Tokito?
Yeah, Tokito.
Okay.
Not Tokito. Don't say it too fast.
Okay. I'm definitely going to screw it up now. One of the things that I feel from this episode that's seared in my memory in like the best way is the smile Tokito had.
Yes.
Hopefully I said that right. When he saw Tanjiro. Like that was just, especially because like, it starts off, we see him in the context of the classroom and we know he can be, what's the word I'm
aloof?
Yes. Socially challenged.
Yeah.
Because he just, I don't think it is easy for him to connect with people, or to have, even 1/8 of the empathy that Tanjiro. I mean, like we're all lucky if we get 1/8 of the empathy Tanjiro has, right? Like he's a superhero. So just kind of seeing him in that classroom and all, and then seeing that moment when he sees Tanjiro, and like that smile, that sort of like instant connection, instant friend, instant. We just don't see it with him very often. And I think one of the things I really like about Tokito is there's a lot of that that's kind of prevalent now, right? In society and in all of us. Like we connect through text, but we rarely call people. We connect through social media, but we haven't seen those people like in a year or years. Like there's a lot of sort of like distant connection, but not a lot of like, hey, let's get vulnerable and messy together and be honest and like take down all the masks that life has us wear and just be human together. And so like seeing Tokito have that smile, it kind of felt like all those masks of like him as the Hashira and like the mist guy and, sort of like the effect of his upbringing and with his brother and his brother's death is like all that kind of melted away and we just really saw him. And it was so beautiful, which I know sounds kind of like corny and cheesy, but like lack of a better word, it really was.
Yeah, because like we've seen Tokito like, so his version of Happy before, it's like still like very muted. I mean, even when he was going up against the other Hashira, the wind and the snake Hashira, he was just like, he wanted to like fight against them. Like it was kind of like he like cracked like a little bit of a smile there. It's like, well, that doesn't seem very fair. But it's just like, he seemed like, he's into it. Like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
This is going to be fun. I'm going to enjoy this. This is going to like, when he saw Tanjiro, like, and even when he was fighting against Tanjiro, he's like, yeah, good job. You're getting faster. There was just such a joy there that we haven't really seen, even like, with him before. And it's just something that Tanjiro just like brings out in people. So yeah, it's just, I agree. Like that smile when Tanjiro first came in, I'm like, oh my gosh, it hit so much harder because it was coming from Tokito.
I also think there's something to the way that he was teaching everybody that feels very true to teachers and even parents to an extent, which is sort of like being tough on you to prepare you while telling you like, I'm doing this for your own good. I'm doing this because I want you to succeed.
True.
But it's like, if the students can't feel that, if they don't feel the genuine care, then it feels like you're kind of just excusing away being a hard ass.
There it is.
And so like, I know that Tokito said it, and I know he 100% meant it because we've seen him in other stuff. Like we've seen him beyond this classroom. So we know that is his truth. And he really does look at these students and he's like, they're all going to die. Like I need to do the best I can to make them live. And so I know it's true. And yet, if I were a student in his classroom, I think I'd feel like just all the other students. I would feel like he doesn't give a shit about us. He enjoys hurting us. And this completely sucks. And so I love how Tanjiro kind of almost like broke the fourth wall between student and teacher and showed their humanity on both sides and a connection, because I do think that is something that teachers and parents, to an extent, so often miss, which is,
I agree.
If like you can say it, but if you don't walk the walk, the students don't feel it. It doesn't mean anything. Like, even if it's true, it still doesn't mean anything unless they experience that aspect of it as well.
Well said. All right. I can't wait for the next episode.
Yeah.
Let's get to it. I even ate demons.
It's been a while, Tanjiro.
Okay. Does she feed him demons?
Well, Genya was the one that ate demons.
I know, but I'm just thinking because like this seems to be their episode. Like,
yeah.
You've never had pancakes?
I know, right?
Oh.
Open wide. Well, what do you think, Tanjiro?
It's so tasty, it's to die for.
It really is delicious, isn't it? Oh, and Tanjiro, when you're done, can you change into this?
Huh. Yes. Teaching him ribbon dancing.
It's important that you stay flexible.
I would hate her class. I am so not flexible at all. It'd be 30 years before I could touch my toes.
Here we go.
Oh! Oh!
If you ever want to do flexibility, I can do that for you, Hanson.
No, thanks. My brother almost tried that once on me.
Mike?
Yeah, well, I was trying to do like the splits because I was like, took gymnastics for like a summer or whatever. He's like, come on, you can do splits. He was going to try to push me down. Like, no!
Oh, no. I was really impressed if you were going to say that he like did the whole leg thing, but if he tried to just push you down, that's...
Kanroji told me all about you in a letter. And judging by what she said, it sounds like it was awfully fun training under her.
Huh?
It won't be
I
under
bet
me.
you had all sorts of fun, didn't you?
Jealous much?
For you from Lady Kanroji. After training today, I sat down and had black tea with Tanjiro. Tanjiro's so cute. Something sweet. He looks like he died and went to heaven. Isn't that adorable?
Kamado.
Oh, the rage.
Mm-hmm.
It's day one and he already hates me with a burning
Yep.
passion.
Yeah, he does.
This is the training I have in store for you.
Oh my god. Hostage negotiation.
I'm going to have you strike targets I've placed while avoiding these whiny obstacles.
But why does this feel more like an execution ground?
Mm-hmm.
I suppose you could say that.
The crime of
A
sucking.
crime of weakness, a crime of incompetence, the crime of wasting my time.
So he's definitely Cobra Kai.
Yes. No mercy.
And that's it.
To be so accurate while navigating the space between all the swordsmen at such speed.
Let's see you do it.
He's gonna hit him. He's gonna hit the guys.
Please don't hit me.
It's alright, breathe. Breathe. You're gonna hit him. It's fine. Getting quicker.
What an absolute joke. You call that sad display training? I'll take you on myself then. Now strike me.
Strike you? Right. Please don't hit me.
Yep.
You hesitated.
My hands are totally tied.
No, they aren't.
Again, I have to land a strike.
Oof.
Oh.
I'm too worried about hitting one of the other swordsmen.
Start over from the beginning.
This is dangerous, especially since his sword strikes twist and turn in such an abnormal way.
I'm just
Oh.
curious, how's he training the rest of them? Because this doesn't feel like they're being trained.
His strikes are able to weave and slither their way past obstacles, just like a serpent.
Mm-hmm.
I can't unhear them. The muffled cries for help from my fellow trainees as I swing past them. I can hear every plea and each one pierces my soul.
Yeah. For Tanjiro, this is definitely the worst.
I've never felt tension like this. If I don't swing my sword with pinpoint accuracy, someone could really get hurt.
That was great. Straight about the front instead of the back. Swing.
How are you able to keep going after training so hard with the Hashira?
Because if
You
I
have
miss
to.
once, I could injure one of you.
Come on, you guys. Let's join it.
He's inspiring.
Mm-hmm.
This'll make our cuts sting, won't it?
How bad could it be?
Bad.
You sure? We'll go together.
Ready, set. That really stings.
That was only day one.
Now you're lunging even slower. Get a grip.
It stings.
You're slow. You're too slow.
Ouch.
Oh, damn. That eye.
What's wrong? Have you given up, Slowpoke?
I've got to focus solely on battling Mr. Iguro. If your sword gets caught on something, it's fatal. Avoid all the obstacles and swing your sword.
Don't think of him as people. There you go.
My strikes are becoming more accurate. I'm getting the hang of it. I can evade Mr. Iguro's attacks.
Damn. Good job, Tanjiro. You got his cape!
Once you land a strike and slash one of Mr. Iguro's Haori sleeves, they say that you're finished with his training. Thank you for your hard work.
Damn. Only 4
Yeah.
days.
Sight. Before I change my mind and kill you. And stop getting chummy with Kanroji, brat.
That's my woman.
What'd I do?
He told you. Stop getting close with Kanroji.
Bad brain! You're supposed to turn right here! How dumb can you be? We turned right there, huh?
Oh my god. Zenny.
I'm begging you, please help me escape! It took me forever just to get this far away! I had to crawl along the walls! It's like a lizard!
Oh.
Wind.
Please spare my pathetic life! Shut up!
Oh.
Sorry, Zenitsu. We'll get through this together. I'll be training under you starting today.
Don't get too cocky, kid. I haven't deemed you worthy of my respect, you got that?
See, I actually don't respect you either.
Oh.
You stabbed Nezuko.
Hell yeah. Good job, Tanjiro.
Yeah.
You've got some nerve.
Yes, he does. Glad Tanjiro has that grudge like we do.
Yeah.
Come on, come on, come on, come on!
Oh.
It was a simple striking drill in which we all took turns assaulting Mr. Shinazugawa. We had no choice but to keep going until we spewed vomit or passed out.
Oh.
To make matters worse, there were no breaks. I hate you, you jack! Ow, ow, I'm sorry! Mr. Shinazugawa was especially harsh on me.
Oof.
I can't start my training here like this.
Oh, damn.
Big bro, wait up!
Genya.
There's something I want to tell you.
And I don't recall having a younger brother.
Oh, fuck, dude.
What?
If you don't give me some space, I'll eviscerate you.
That's not like the sibling fights we had. Do you surrender?
Tickle fight.
Stop talking to me like we're close or something, you freak.
Ooh.
Judging by the looks of you, you're useless. Then quit the Demon Slayer Corps.
Oh my god.
Use breathing techniques right, and you're not a real swordsman.
I can't, but...
God, I didn't think I could like you any less.
Hold on before you go.
Jesus.
That's it, Genya. Don't give up.
I really couldn't care less. Now get lost.
Fuck you, you bitter, broken person.
I've even eaten demons just to be able to fight.
What did you just say?
Yeah, that's...
You bastard. Demons? You've eaten demons?
He's gone. Genya!
Oh! Poke his eyes out?
God, what the hell is wrong with him?
Well, he had to murder his mom, who was a demon.
Is that Tanjiro?
Can only use that for so long.
What are you doing destroying the building like that?
Please calm down.
What's that twisted, ominous sound that's coming from inside?
You could have killed him.
If I wanted him dead, he would be. We're not allowed to kill trainees. But I have something else planned. I'm going to break him beyond recovery.
How dare you?
Yeah.
There's no way you have that kind of authority. And you just said yourself that you had no brother. He's decided to risk his life fighting demons. If you're not his brother, then I'm not letting you stand in his way.
He doesn't want Genya fighting demons. He doesn't want Genya having to eat demons. He doesn't want that for his brother.
So Genya's my friend.
Then I'll just go ahead and break you beyond recovery first.
You can try, you useless bag of dicks.
Oh! Yeah, Tanjiro's already pretty broken.
He stopped my fist.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he did.
Nice.
He landed a blow.
Zenitsu! Get Genya out of here quickly!
Are you stupid or something? Don't call me by my name in front of...
That smile.
Tanjiro!
He only grazed me, but that kick ripped my ear.
Really got some nerve taking me on like this.
Yeah, he does.
Stop it, brother! He has nothing to do with this! Let's go! Who are you? Let go of me! We won't be able to focus on us all at once if we...
Look how tiny Zenitsu looks.
I know.
From that point on, it was a frenzy of chaos
Huh.
and turmoil. I received a formal reprimand from the higher-ups. My training under the Wind Hashira was suspended, and I was banned from going near him again.
Shit.
In the end, I wasn't able to bring the Shinazugawa brothers together as I'd hoped.
That's because Wind is a broken, bitter piece of shit person.
Just how deep in the mountains is the Stone Hashira's house? Is he a hermit?
I think it's just a bit
Dude.
farther.
What? This way.
Is Inosuke gonna be there?
It's a waterfall. Hey, look!
Yeah.
Thus have I heard in the presence
Nice.
of the Buddha letting Shugasti and Jennifer Vihara.
If you are able to extinguish your heart and mind, even fire becomes tolerable.
Oh my god.
Welcome, boys, to my training ground.
Oh my
Damn,
God.
dude.
Today we're talking about Mr. Iguro.
You're still here?
The name of the snake Mr. Iguro has is Kaburamaru. He says that his left and right eyes have been different colors since birth.
If that's everything, then get out of here. And stay away from Kanroji.
But we're friends.
So you are planning on seeing her?
Episode 6, the strongest of the Demon Slayer Corps.
Damn, Stone is the strongest. All right. Yeah, I mean, like, you know, it took him 5 days for Mist. It only took him 4 days for Iguro to, you know, for him to master that one. And I love how he did. He's like, okay, he stopped. In one sense, like, it was a perfect training for Tanjiro because, like, it was kind of his Achilles heel. Like, he cares, like, it's with his strength. He turned what his strength was into, like, an Achilles heel in this one because, like, he cares so much about people. He was so worried about hurting them. That, you know, like he wasn't able to like really like focus. And I like how he was able to fix that, being like, well, you never want to be able to like, you know, hit an object because if you do, then you know, that strike, like, you know, if you landed like in a tree or whatever, your sword stuck in there and then you could just be like killed by the demon. So he stopped trying to think of them as people, like, which for him had to have been really tough to do. And then just thought of it like as a surrounding. So like, I really like how he got out of that one.
Yeah. And I mean, even if his sword had grazed someone, like in a wild environment, right? Even if your sword like grazes a tree or something,
Yeah.
it's going to
Slow it
weaken the
down.
strength of your blow. So
Yep.
yeah, I love the way that he did that. But of course, my mind is just stuck on how much wind sucks.
I know.
And there was no way I was going to get away without talking about that. Like, everyone in the comments on like our Patreon, and I imagine on the YouTube as well, we kind of share comment responses, has been really good about like kind of, if not outright defending how Wind treated Nezuko, at least like trying to help us understand where he was coming from and why he was behaving the way he was behaving. And so there is like, I also understand there's some like redeeming elements of him that aren't shown in the anime that were in the manga. So like people have shared some of those stories as well, which is all great. And so like I was trying to come into this when I saw that it was Wind. I was trying to come into it with like an open mind about him, knowing that, okay, I deeply despised him for how he treated Nezuko, but more information since then, understanding it a little bit better. It still doesn't make it okay, but at least I can kind of like, you know, kind of like how Tanjiro does, like find that humanity in the other person, find that empathy. And then he treated his brother that way. And I'm like, nope, right back to hating you. You suck so much, Wind. Nope. I'm so done with him. He is awful.
Yeah, and we've said it before in other things. Understanding is not justification. You
Yes.
can understand where someone's coming from, understand why they got there, but it doesn't necessarily justify their actions. And you just be like, okay, like, yeah, I understand, you know, why you're an asshole and why you are the way you are, but it doesn't mean I think that that's okay and that's how you should act. And that, like, you know, I mean, you go through all these, you know, fucking Tanjiro, like, I mean, yes, Tanjiro didn't have to kill his mom, you know, but like saw his whole family get slaughtered. You know, same thing with Mist. You know, they've all dealt with tremendous loss.
Yep, and trauma.
And trauma, yeah. And, you know, people are wired differently and have different upbringings and all that stuff. So I'm not saying that, you know, unless you are in that person's mind and you've walked in their shoes their whole life, you know, it's impossible to say whether you'd be able to be any different. But again, still, understanding and justification is not the same thing. I think with Wind, we kind of talked about it in the last episode about with like teachers and parents and just being like, okay, well, I'm doing this for your own good. I felt like that's what like Wind was doing with his brother, like him being a dick to his brother and like dressing him down and saying how worthless he was. Like it was kind of his way of, I know.
No, I know. It's just like reliving it. I'm just still so mad at him,
Of,
but
like,
not at what you're saying.
Protecting him and being, you know, instead of, which again is like, is the damaged way to go about it instead of, you know, going about it in the way of, hey, I had to, you know, bludgeon our mom who turned into a demon to death to save your life. And like, you know, I don't blame you for what you said to me, but like, don't make that what I did for nothing. Because that was to save your fucking life. So if you just throw it away by, you know, one of us should only have to go into the demon core and kill the demons. Like I'm doing that. I'm avenging our mom. Like you need to live. Like, cause like this is probably gonna be the end of me. Like I'm gonna die doing what I, you know, doing this. You know, how about this? If you can beat me in a fight, I'll retire and you can fucking go and be the Hashira and slay the demons. But you can't because you're not better than me. So until the day you are better than me, you know, that's it. Fuck off. Like still do it in his Wind dick way, but like in a way that like where his brother understands where he's coming from, and maybe Wind himself doesn't really understand. Like I mean, maybe doesn't understand. You know, isn't as in touch with his feelings as he should be.
You think? I mean, yeah, I think everything you said has truth in it. I think if you approach it that way, it'd be way different. But like by telling his brother he's worthless,
yeah, I'm trying to poke his eyes out.
That's a whole other like telling him he's worthless. Like, don't you get it? Genyu is doing this for your approval.
Yeah.
He is doing this to earn your respect. He's doing this to be able to stand shoulder to shoulder with you with pride. And you are dressing him down, which is only going to make him want to fight harder for it. Like you were literally acting against the thing that you probably want the most, which is for him to go live a happy life.
Yeah.
But because you can't ever give him a shred of human decency and dignity, he's here right now doing what he does. Saying, I even fucking eat demons for you so that I can have powers and fight them to make you happy and respect me.
Yeah. And that's like, I think that even enrages him more. And it's just like the fact of like, oh my God, like, you know, now if you're eating demons, like not only are you like sacrificing your life, but now you're sacrificing like your humanity to like consume something that is like pure evil into your body. You know, I can see why that enraged him and being like, I want to slap the shit out of you, smack some fucking sense into you, dude. Again, doesn't do it in like the best way. And like, you know, he does it in the
worst way.
I mean, the worst way would have been chopping his head off like that. I mean,
I'm not convinced Wind wouldn't do that.
He said
he did try to gouge his eyes out.
He said if he could have killed, if he wanted him dead, he'd be dead. Like Wind could have killed him.
You have to get through Tanjiro first.
But like his justification for not killing him was like, I'm not allowed to kill the trainees. So that's the reason you guys are alive.
That's just it. Like what Wind did with their mom was for the sake of his siblings. He did a horribly traumatic thing for the sake of his siblings and their life and to stop the mom. Like that act of brutality and self-sacrifice. Cause like, no, he didn't die, but there's no way a part of him didn't die that day doing what he did.
Yeah.
Was all for his siblings. So like somewhere buried inside that shit stack of a human, he loves his siblings, but he can't ever freaking act on it outside of just violence and belittling. And that, like, there are people like that in the world.
Yep.
They don't have many relationships because they fuck them all up. And that is exactly what Wind does. And so, like, understanding this is what his trauma is manifesting as, like you said, it doesn't justify it. It also doesn't make us like him.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way we can like him when he treats Genyu that way, when he treats Tanjiro that way, when he treats Nezuko that way.
Which I love. Again, said this a couple times, but it bears repeating. Tanjiro is such a good person. He's a good guy, not a nice guy. Like nice guy would have just grinned and, you know, and smiled through the whole interaction with Wind. And Wind was like, I don't like you. He would have been like, well, I'm gonna do my best to prove you wrong, sir. And he was just like, nope, I don't like you either. Just told him his face. She's like, you know what? I don't like you either for the way you treated Nezuko. So okay.
We don't have to like each other. We just got to learn from each other.
Yeah, exactly. And so I love that, that interaction with Tanjiro and, you know, being honest, even in the face of like, you know, his superior and the person that he's training with and, you know, not trying to like gain favor or again, like try to like play nice. It's like, well, you know, this is his training. Like I'll be the nice guy and like, I won't try to like ruffle any feathers or anything like that. It's like, no, like, okay, you don't like me? Good. I don't like you. Yeah, because which way you treated Nezuko. And told him exactly why he didn't like him. Like, Wind was just like, I don't like you. You know, didn't necessarily give a reason. Like I don't like you for what reason? Why don't you like him? Because he brought in his sister, who he said was not a threat and did not become a threat, except for that one time when she turned into a demon. She almost became.
He doesn't even know about that. It's fine. We're going to tell him about that.
But still, I mean. You know, like you really have no reason not to like Tanjiro. Tanjiro has every reason, you know, has a reason not to like you. And he told you it. Like, so that's what makes Tanjiro such a better person.
That's just it. Like, Wind doesn't like Tanjiro because he's kind of a weak little bitch next to him. And I mean that in terms of like, Tanjiro doesn't give up on people. He loves fully, unapologetically, and will fight to the end of the earth for the people he loves. Wind is hurting. And so his first reaction is to push everyone away. He doesn't stick by and fight in that same way that Tanjiro fights. Like, if he did, he would have a very different conversation with his brother. But all he's wrapped up in is his own pain and his own trauma. And I'm not saying that he doesn't have justification for that pain. He absolutely does. But he's let it define him in a way that Tanjiro's loss of his entire family, seeing them massacred, seeing his sister turned into a demon, never defined Tanjiro. Tanjiro defines Tanjiro, and he is a good person. And part of why he's good is because he dictates his own life and his own choices, and he does it with love. And that is something that Wind seems incapable of doing. I hope to God at some point, like, he becomes decent or he dies in an honorable self-sacrifice thing where we can go like, he sucked, but like, he went out a hero. I don't know if that's going to happen, but like for the two of them, like Tanjiro represents everything that Wind is too weak to be right now. Maybe one day he'll get there, but right now he is too weak to be it. And so he hates Tanjiro purely for Tanjiro's goodness.
Yeah, and I love what I love so much about the portrayal of Tanjiro's character is like so many times I think in society, especially in Western society, the culture is just like kindness is shown as like a weakness.
Yeah.
And empathy and kindness and love. It's just always like that. You won't get far in life if you do that. Like it's shown as a weakness. Like Tanjiro shows it so much as like a strength. The way he's able to inspire people around him, bring people together, and he shows that, okay, I will fight for you and I will fight for the people that I love and fight for the people that I know can be saved. But at the same time, I will, fight against evil and I will not let that stand. I will not he will understand, I understand the demons and where they're coming from, but I'm not going to forgive you. That does not justify the horrors that you have committed and the things that you have done. Hey, I understand, he still wants to understand it. Whereas Wind, I feel like if he ever let himself feel that at all, that kind of sort of love or towards his brother, I think he's so worried that would break him and he would lose his strength. And he's trying to make his pain and his anger his strength. And that's the easy way out. And that's why we say that he's weaker than Tanjiro, because Tanjiro is doing is so much tougher. And it's just so much harder to do. And it's usually shown as a weakness, but the way they portray Tanjiro, he is just so strong and I love it.
So a couple of things came up in my brain as you were saying it. One is the whole stigma around people who do therapy right now, because I think Tanjiro, when we saw his inner world, right?
Mm-hmm.
That inner mind, it was so peaceful and calm and beautiful. And I don't know, he had the happy little sun rays that were popping up. It was wonderful. I think if you were to put someone like Wind in therapy, he would break. And I mean that in a good way. I think on the other side of that breaking would be some really good stuff. But because he's wrapped his whole identity up in violence and pain and trauma and anger, he doesn't know the other parts of himself anymore. He's lost them somewhere. So you have to break that whole wall to get to them. And I think he would just I don't think he has this inner strength and strength of character to go through that. Tanjiro has immense inner strength to go through so much of what he's been through. And I think part of the fact of thinking how Wind would just break and snap under actual scrutiny in therapy is also the fact that really Wind is incredibly fragile. All of his pain, all of his trauma, and this shield that he puts up makes him so fragile compared to someone like Tanjiro, who's got so much strength and resolve. And the other thing that came to mind was the whole idea of, in society right now, everybody wants to be liked. That's human nature, right? We're social animals. We want to be liked. We want to get along. We want to fit in. But, there's that whole saying you can't please everyone. You're not pizza. There's a pizza out there for everyone, but you can't please everyone. You're not pizza. And what kind of came to mind was the fact that Tanjiro is despised by Wind for really nothing to do with Tanjiro and everything to do with Wind.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's kind of I'm glad to see that represented here, because usually when people aren't liked or they don't fit in or they're going up against some challenge or adversarial kind of environment in a social setting, it's usually because they've done something, right? Or something has happened that they've been connected to or whatever. Whereas in this, it's no, Wind really just hates Tanjiro because he's too weak to consider going down that path and kind of doing the work that Tanjiro has done to be a good person. Now, it was a little bit easier for Tanjiro. He had loving parents, and I think he was probably a little bit older when they were massacred than what Wind went through. But still, Wind is just allowed the pain and trauma to define him versus trying to at all work on himself to be better.
Yeah.
And have a more well-balanced life.
I think also something we've seen in other shows we've watched and whatnot and games we played is that when you go down the path of vengeance that Wind is going down, and you use that hate and anger to fuel you to pursue killing all the demons and killing Muzan. Even if you accomplish that goal, there's it doesn't give you that satisfactory feeling. So then you don't have anything after that. What's after that?
Yep.
and Tanjiro is fighting for something. He's fighting for Nezuko. He wants to get Nezuko back to being human. He's fighting for, I think, like just people in general. Again, he's fighting for goodness versus fighting against evil, and like it's just there is a difference there. And so I think that with Wind, you'd find more so like when he finally reaches his goal, what are you going to have after that? You're not going to have your relationship with your brother because you pushed him away, and during like they're in their formative years, and like never got to know him, never got close to him, and pushed him away because you thought that was what was best for him, because you wanted to protect him, right? But there's like going to be nothing there afterwards, and you're not even going to have your hate and your anger anymore. That's going to go away. That thing that you held on to, that fueled you, that was your strength and your power. Where does that go? Like either goes away and then you have nothing and you feel empty, or you just try to push it onto something else and say like, okay, now I hate this, and now this is my quest to go after. I'm going to use my hate and anger for that. Whereas Tanjiro, the way he is going down at with his path, it's like, okay, I think you find peace more after that. And then there's like there's a life after that, and there's a different path. And there's more to fight for still.
Yeah, I think if you're fighting for something, to protect something, to save something, for a principle, for love, for whatever, you will always be stronger than someone who's fighting simply to destroy something.
Yeah.
It's not in human DNA to relish destruction. Like destruction throughout history, we've had to justify. We've had to tell ourselves it's necessary for insert XYZ, whatever that might be. But we don't relish it,
Yeah.
And I think the other thing with, you bring up a really good point for when, like, okay, let's say we defeat Muzan. What's on the other side of this for you? Like, what do you have to live for after that? And as you were talking about, like, his relationship with his brother and all, I thought, you know what? Genyu's a good guy. Genyu might forgive you.
Yeah.
The thing with that is, when you have hurt someone so deeply, when you have rejected them so fully, they may forgive you as much for themselves as they would ever do for you. But you can't get back to that place of complete trust, complete vulnerability, complete self in front of them. Because there's always going to be an element of them that's going to think they have to be guarded around you. You've hurt them deeply, and they don't want to be hurt again. So even if they forgive you and like can interact with you, that doesn't mean that they can go back to the way things were. Damage has been done, so I think for Wind, maybe he just expects to die a Hashira, and so he doesn't care about any of this.
I think he expects to die,
but I don't know, like we all could die at any moment, at any point. Like an asteroid could fall through our house right now and we could die. Like living that way and being like, well, who cares about tomorrow because we're all going to die. Yeah, live for today, but also don't fuck off tomorrow, There's still life, hopefully.
There's a link down below for our poster, Live for Today, but don't fuck off for tomorrow. Was it Live for Today, don't tell tomorrow to fuck off? Or?
No, it was Live for Today, don't fuck off for tomorrow.
Live for Today, don't fuck off for tomorrow. That's, so anyways, use our code.
That's our inspirational poster.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
But I mean, the show is great because, I mean, to create these complex characters, to create such the difference between Tanjiro and the Wind Hashira, is great. I mean, it opens up these conversations and, just shows the way that, like, Tanjiro, like, could have gone. Like, I love, they even brought that up before with the whole, the demon sister and the demon brother, like in the entertainment district. Like, Tanjiro was just like, man, like, this could have been like another path for us. Like, we could have gone down this path. So yeah. So I mean, it's just like great job writing the character. Like, even if we rail against like Wind and like trash on Wind or whatever,
he's good to have in
don't
there.
like like it's a very well written character, and like give me a character that invokes some kind of like visceral like emotion, whether it's love for Tanjiro, hate for Wind, protection like for Nezuko, annoyance for Zenitsu. Whatever. I mean, just like strong point of view, strong characters, and it's just like it's just great writing. So yeah, thanks for listening to our TED Talk about Wind.
Also, if for no other reason than the fact that Tanjiro can't always win,
Yeah.
Wind is a good character. Like, Tanjiro is so good and so empathetic and so kind. And, like, he's won basically everyone over. Not just for himself, but also for Nezuko. Like, my demon sister, don't mind her. She's really nice, I swear. Like, you know, he tends to win the day. And he should. He's our hero. Like, that's what we want, right? But if for no other reason than for him to go up against Wind, and Wind isn't a demon.
Yeah.
Wind's just a jerk. And sometimes in life, you just can't win over the jerks. They're just jerks. It's all about them and wrapped up in their own issues. And it's not about you. But, like, that's true to life. And I kind of like that representation here.
Let us know your thoughts about this down below in the comments. And if you want our full uncut reactions, if you want early ad-free access, if you want to just, you know, see the rest of our Demon Slayer journey right now, you can over on Patreon. Links in the description of the video. Also, early access here on YouTube.
Oh my God.
Thanks for watching Demon Slayer with us. Our baby Oliver just fell down the stairs. But just keep in mind,
Our reaction is definitely not definitive.
he was under the blanket right here, and then like he knows our sign off, so like he got up to go up and see where the stairs were, and just fell down the. It's a couch. It's like, you know, it's not that far.
It's like 2 feet. He's fine.
Not even 2.
Foot and a half.